Okay, I'll be waiting a little bit. It's been a while that I have been online. Okay. Let's wait a little bit. Also, the noise will stop very soon. 1 minute to go. I hope all of you are doing great. Mbote, Sister Clarice. It's been a while, right? Yeah, today we're gonna talk about very hard stuff. Good. Let me start. First of all, Kimbo, Natatanzambi Amazulu. Great to be here again on my channel. Wow. Pode meter ele vou lavar isso já. Pode meter ele lá, eu vou lavar isso. Já acabei. Yeah. Okay. So I want to most of the people are asking what happened to the house Massa. The house of Massa. This is my testimony, part of it, because I can't tell you guys everything. I'm gonna try to put a little by little here, and also after writing it down, because now I'm doing it just I will just tell the story, that parts that I can remember and the things that the spirit will give me. Now, what happened to the house of Massa? Myself, you know, me myself, I am Ngunza. The Most High gave me something. When He gave it to me, He told me, "I will give you something that no one will know what it is, and you too, you will not know what it is." And I was never happy with that what He gave me, because I can see worlds, things, and that no one can see. You can't explain it to people because it's I don't. It's impossible to explain. It's like let me try to explain it. It's like you can talk. When I was saying to my mom that I talk to the devil, she was like, when you're drunk, and my mom is someone who believes in the Most High. But I really can talk to the devil, and it's not like I'm talking to the devil when I'm sleeping or something. No, the devil. I talk to the devil. When people speak, and then they can speak to me, and I can communicate with them, with the devil, like that. And I had this gift now for years. I run with it, and I was like ignoring people's when people speak in the streets or at work, or uh, you know when they start speaking, because what do they say? They are like talking against me, talking like, this is the guy, we wanted him, etc, etc. But let's pass this. Let's start directly to the testimony. The house of Massa fell. Okay, the house of Massa fell. Why? Because of Massa. Yeah. Why? Because I put my guard down. I put my guard down. I forgot who I am. I forgot uh, against who I'm fighting to. you know, who my enemy is. I forgot uh, for what I'm fighting. Yeah, I forgot all this, which means yes, I was doing my videos here and back and forth, but in the backyard, I had um, a lot of problems, which means, um, you know, those problems I didn't get answers to it. The first thing, my gift, always I had always, like I told you, the most I said, no one will understand. You will not understand. I will give you something that no one, because I'm very gifted, and but I never liked it because you are alone, 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 double alone. It was hard to find a woman. It was hard to get a child. It was hard to people that believers, yeah, to get them straight, to get them on my level, or on so that you can communicate with them friendly, because the most of them were too Christian, or the others are do not even know anything, hard, hard knock life. But like I told you, if you know my testimony from before, you're gonna know that I fought against Lucifer here in Germany, and now it started again. It started again. Um, um, okay, let me tell you guys. The biggest problem that I had is uh, was that I had a lot of questions and no answers. I went to Ngunzas, people like me, because Ngunza is like a shaman, just from the Most High. Yeah. Uh, and I wanted answers from them. Answers. They only, yeah, you're very gifted. You're special. Blah blah. But this is not the answer that I wanted. Because I'm living. Um, the devil killed my child before they are born. Um, um, I had difficulties to establish things in Africa. A lot of problems. Everyone stealed, everyone lied. It was very, very hard just to get this little that I have, thanks to the Most High. In the end, I had 3 cars. Living in the best places in Africa, having my house and all these kind of things. You know, but uh, money and everything, I forgot that I have an enemy. I went back and forth to Africa and back to Germany, from Africa back to Germany, into other countries too, just here and there. Traveled here and there, and I forgot that the enemy is still after me, and that he still lives, that is still angry, especially because I have a lot of websites in different kind of languages, books in different kind of languages, songs in different kind of languages, and I forgot that the enemy is real, because for a short moment I thought, okay, maybe I can just go back and partying, sitting down there, because I had my dreams always to have more women's, for example. What else? Uh, here, doing businesses, here and back and forth. And yeah, I did it. I did it. But in Africa, they didn't show up like they do in Europe. Because in Europe, it's easier to, in Europe, this is where the spirit came to me. I know exactly how Europeans are, because my gift is very special. Normally you can't stay, people are fearing. I fear people. The spirit in them fears, so that the demons start speaking. um the Europeans, they call it Hermes. Yeah, Hermes. It's like someone who steals or takes from the rich and gives to the poor. Not only that, but someone who has also the ability to go to Hades, which means to go to Satan. I can go to Satan down there. I can talk to the people, and I have the capacity to talk to the Most High. Okay, which means three in one. So I am a boater, which means I am a messenger, and my message can goes. That's why I'm writing. That's why I have books, different kinds of books. I'm a writer, so that I can give messages and it will spread out. Hermes, everyone who knows Hermes, post office, Hermes knows that you are like a messenger. But this is how the occult people used to call me, Hermes God. But I'm not Hermes, definitely not. I'm Michael, and he's much more than Hermes. Um, Brothers and sisters, be blessed if you live, and the Most High protects you. Because the last thing that I heard from a black guy that used to be a friend was, Michael, they're gonna kill you. All your friends, this is now in Germany, all your friends that you know are not that what you think they are. I'm like, okay, I know already. I already start seeing again the devil's behind me. He want me again. He want to come with his contracts again. Be careful. You're not so strong like you think. This is kind of came from him. You're not so strong like you think. You're gonna die. I say, okay. I want to see that. I call that the two women's there, and there's two women's. I know them from. It was an open air party. It was an open air party from friends of mine, and we sit there, and then these two women came, and they started to talk like, yeah, when the devil talks to me, I can have to tell you guys how he comes. It's not like he's hiding. He comes direct and says, "Hey man, you know exactly that I want you. Do you know exactly here? Your skills are this and this and this." So he starts prophesying about my life. He thinks he's like, it's like 45% of that is true what he's saying, but the rest is not true. Okay, and I know that's not true. So you're sitting there with these two women, and they are like, yeah, make music, because I came from the music background normally. Make music for us and your skills here and there, because when brothers and sisters, if I'm dancing or sing, because you have never seen me hear me singing, it sounds very good. And from the youth, because he was always behind me from the youth, I had those skills. And now I remember again that I had all these problems from the beginning, from my youth. So what happened? This women's talking so many things, and I had their numbers. So when this brother said, Masa or Michael, they're gonna kill you, and I was like, okay. I went to this two women's home. We sit there drinking some beers, etc., etc., talking, and we started to get deeper into the conversation. Yeah, because they do not they do not talk directly like this. It's like she was talking about herself, like, yeah, a friend of mine wanted to give me a blue rose and a red rose, but then he gave me the red rose. And yeah, the red rose, normally the red rose is supposed to be for him. And now, but I gave he gave me the blue rose. So the blue rose and the red rose is, it's like China and America. Okay, it's like Matrix. Yeah, you have also in the occult you have the red fraction and the blue fraction. The blue ones are those that comes a little bit more with truth. They live a little bit higher, like um, they have more money. They are like more common, and the red ones, they are the dark. But both of them are the same, you know, and then they tried to initiate me about, because one of this woman was a card reader and stuff like that, and she starts to prophesy also about me, like, you are wise and all this kind of things. I say, yeah, so we talked about different kind of things that do not you can't even imagine. uh uh you know Different kind of things you can't even imagine, because it's like really evil stuff, that I know, about Lucifer. Um, we talked about all this, and I could talk with them, and they were surprised. And they're like, "Yeah, your teacher was Lucifer and stuff like that, and now you disappeared." It's not like my teacher was Lucifer. Lucifer was always there and he wanted me killed or becoming crazy or because he never gave me something. All that what I received it from the Most High. And this is the funny part, but that what I really wanted is just my peace and freedom and doing, if I'm going out, to have my freedom. But it wasn't like that. So what happened? We I came out from that house with another friend came to pick me up from there. We went to his house. I you know I freshed myself up. Then we went to another party. So, and this party that where we went, this party was just for me, a prepared party just for me. You had women's and men's, the nicest from the nicest. You prepared VIP lounges and all these kind of things. The party was for me, and the people that also were with me. Then you start seeing your phone start ringing all the time. Friends are calling from all the time, where from all those places. Where are you? We have to join you. And just like that, then we went to that party, and these people waited, yeah, for that to happen. That happened a couple of years ago, because a couple of years ago I was because I come from the DJ background, music background, just to be clear. A couple of years ago I could like summon Lucifer. He was a front of the stage, a front like in heaven, like the front and stage. I was like moving and doing, and after that, pop, and all of them, yeah, they liked it, and then the problem was I wanted to know, I wanted to talk to him, and he couldn't speak, and he looked exactly like Keanu Reeves or Jesus. Exactly. This is how Lucifer looks like. If you want to know how he looks like, a little bit nicer, but Jesus. Jesus is a good, nice guy normally. Yeah. This is the personality. This is the image of the so-called God of, let's say, the Christians, or the occults, the occult people, not Christians, the occultists. Yeah, Marilyn Manson. Now, brothers and sisters, what do I want to tell you guys? In this party, all the parties, yeah, just for you to know, all the parties, hip hop, electro, rock, yeah, all the parties are, um, you know, all the parties when you go, is this is like they used to worship Satan. All the parties, equal which party, you're gonna see people worship Satan. Satanists are there everywhere. Maybe you have one or two people that are not Satanists and they're gonna fight or trying to initiate that person. How does it happen that someone like me from the first time came to this kind of things? It's like they will try to make your life, to talk about you and make your life bad, like you don't have this, this and this happened to your family, this and this happened to you. uh, then they're gonna come with talking against you behind you. Yeah, you have they have different kind of skills, and that part right there, they're gonna talk about you there, they're gonna talk about you, and there they're gonna talk about you. And um don't think that they're gonna come and give you something, everything what they want to give you. Maybe they want to give you drugs or something like that. Good that I'm out of that, but they're gonna give you a lot. If they want to have you drunk, tired, so that they can come easier to manipulate you and get you. Okay, and you're there in the midst. And because I know it already, I had already this conversation, I guess, with Lucifer. In my side, it's not like they were gonna be like trying to fool me or coming from behind. No, you have these men, they're gonna come straight. Gonna come straight. The music that they play is the music that they know that you like, and so that you can sing, because I'm an entertainer. And you're gonna start seeing, you're gonna sing, they want you to sing, they want you to entertain them, they want you to entertain them. And my gift is uh, I can just move, and even the guy who stays, he gonna move with me. I can just take everyone high, or I can just put everyone down. The police came very often in those parties because, it's like a whole city is trembling, and some of them goes to the forest, some of them goes to the places where you have waters, some of them, some of them are flying demons, water demons, forest demons. They go into those places and starts to do a ritual, so just for you, so that Lucifer can come, so that your language changes, so that you go and be initiated. I heard that before from someone who was playing football, a very good football player, and he was trying to make a goal, and his trainer was already telling him, today is your day. Today you're gonna see today, because they want talented people. And when he was running straight to the goal, and he went to another dimension. Okay, he entered another dimension, and when he entered this other dimension, this is where they told him, like, now we got you. You have to sign or not. And this is how this is what they wanted from me. Again, it's not like the first time. They already prepared the VIP places and the women's. Don't forget that part. But now let's go deeper. Those women's that you see, you can't get them. You can't take them. They will always come, and it's crazy. I have to tell it straight. They will come and do the crazy sexual things before you. Okay, uh, like really showing you things that you do not even want to see. Yeah, it's not for children, by the way. Yeah, today, you can try to explain the children those things. Yeah, by listening to what I'm saying. But this is what the women's will try to do. And but you can't touch them. You can't get to you can't get a have a, you can have a conversation, and they're gonna say, yeah, you're very nice and stuff like that, we like you and stuff like that. But 2 minutes later, they're gonna start telling you, well, what is with, you know uh, your contract, why are you not going into it? Yeah, you see, they're gonna tell you straight that they're Luciferians. Okay, in the party there is no one that is not a Luciferian, by the way, not one person. Okay, it's like also when you go to African parties and stuff like that, reggae or stuff. Don't think that these people are from the Most High. Don't think that. Okay, don't think that. Okay, okay. What happened? Sitting down there and having again women's, because you have those women's that they just sold their soul, yeah, for whatever reason, for benefits, yeah, let's say like this, because uh 80%, 75, 80% of these people in this world have sold their soul for benefits, so that they can be accepted in the community. You might think that the community is just black and white. Yes, the racism will be always there, even if you sell your soul. But the truth is that the human has there's something that is behind it. And there, the most of the humans have sold their soul for benefits, to be a part of this world, to get something from that, etc, etc. Okay, what happened? um this woman in front of these troops, of in front of the party, she comes and says, Master, when will you accept? Why are you doing this to me? So it's Lucifer, right? Because this woman, she's nothing, and she's not the only one. That what she says, well, it says the other one. That what the other one says the other one. And it's funny, you might think that it's one person. That person here knows exactly what happened to you yesterday and what happened to you 2 or 3 days ago. They know it. They haven't been there. Maybe you have been there with another friend, yeah, but they know what you have done. It's not like you can come and lie to them and say, no, I wasn't there. No, they know exactly what you have done. So now they're gonna attack you. Okay, like now accept, because they have to be, for in my side they have to be open. They have to come up because they know exactly that I went away from this life, and that I'm fighting them. And they know that they know something that I maybe do not even know, because the most I told me I will give you something that I will not know, but Lucifer maybe knows it. Okay, and I know a little bit what it is because I have power. I have power. When I saw all these fights, I also prophesy. I was also prophesying against him and saying against his women's and saying against his people. You would say people around me, right? And the party. Okay. Others showing me their bikinis, and you can't go out. It's like crazy. Crazy. They're around you. All kind of people. It's not like you have dumb people there. All kind of people. Yeah. You know, all kind of people, all kind of people, you know, and every one of them with different gifts, okay, attacking. The DJ also just looking at you, and the funny part is, it's like, you also, because they're taking your energy. You also, because you're the entertainer, you go there, and then you start word, you're making the music what they like, and they're like, yeah, no more. Will this be today? Will this be today? Will he get it? And still, you're gonna see that what they want is not happening because the Most High is behind everything. Now, uh, the thing is, it's not like when you go to those places that you can just go and pick a woman and say, "Oh, I'm leaving." No, the Satanists, yeah, they can't do any having any sexual interaction with the Most High's people. It's not working. It will never work because it's forbidden if they don't want to die or to have punishment. Okay, it won't happen. It won't happen in this world. Believe me. If you have this mood, this if you have this spirit to having a lot of women's and stuff like that, then you have to know you are already working with Satan so that you can have in the Satanist woman. Because in the Most High's world, there is something that there is a blessing. If the Most High says, like Solomon or something like that he blesses you like our forefathers, that you can have two or three, then he blesses you like that. It's completely different. Completely different. But in their world, a woman is not a woman, a man is not a man, which means a man will be put in the middle, yeah, best naked or whatever. It didn't happen to me, okay, but I know it, best naked or whatever. And then this shamans from them, this gonna say if you are a man or not. And the first thing, you have to be raped and stuff like that, so that then you're gonna become a woman of night, and you can't have another woman than this woman of night. That's why you have, if you go to uh PDD, and when he had all this uh what was Bad Boys Records and stuff like that, you see that the most of the people, the baddest thing happened to them, but the baddest, but they didn't even get a record label, okay, because they were just used. Brothers and sisters, the thing that I'm saying here, it's not like it's yes, it's about me, but this happens to every human, but differently. To every human, but differently. It's like those people who are gonna tell you, yeah, I watched the movie, and this movie, this and this and this is cruel things, like very, very bad things that I can't say here to in YouTube. Happened in this movie with this children, with this guy, and this. The baddest things. And you're gonna look at these people and say, how can these people say things like that? Okay? Because they're initiated. They're going to tell you those things because they're going to show you that they are in darkness. And there where you are, you have to become one of them. It's not like, oh yeah, these are my friends and stuff like that, and we can just live together. And no, you have to become one of them if you wants to live their life of party, uh, having making music, doing becoming a movie star, whatever. What they want you to become a part of the game. You have to eat that uh, cookie with drugs, with worms, with flies and snakes in it. You have to do it. If not, it won't work. If not, they will not allow you to become someone who sings or who does all these kind of things, become fame, because they know that if you start doing that, people are gonna run. People are gonna run. The whole world is gonna run. Even people that you might not even think, they're gonna run from you because it's not from Satan. Satan has his own songs and his own vibration and um, uh, uh, his own what is this lyrics, yeah, that he wants to put out there, and the people love it, and those who understand, they understand. Okay, it's like he saw someone that uh, he can't get, he can't get, and it's not about music. In my side, it's not about music. In my side, it's about uh, the wisdom, the blessings that the Most High gave me from the youth. It's about the things that I know and the calm, because I'm very calm normally, you know, calm, a very calm person. And it's like all this, he wanted this for him so that I become a leader of the shadow. And I was looking at these people and I saw them really, they were really ready for me to become their leader. It's the other funny part. Yeah, they come and say, you can become this and this, our leader. But why become a leader? Looking at these people also, they are liars. Liars. Then they're poor. In my eyes, they're poor. Not only that they're really poor, because they're poor in different kind of things. Working like crazy slaves there. The most of them, their relationships with their family is completely off. They have different kind of sicknesses that you can't explain. Their houses are off. Always you see in their houses, you see different kind of things that you think, hey, this guy's love alcohol. Okay, they live occult. They live in danger. I could see all this, and then they try to put themselves somewhere where they are not, where they are not. And the other thing is, when we went out party or something like that, or sometimes out, I was the one saying like, um, I will watch for my friends for if they're drunk or whatever, because you're going to raise and all those kind of things. You have to look at someone that he's not losing his phone, for example, or maybe he's too drunk, and I was never too drunk or too whatever. Yeah, so that I will not lose my mind, because I was always very careful, even if I'm completely, let's say, high. I always knew, okay, here and there, I have eyes everywhere because I couldn't trust no one. That's my problem. I never trusted anyone. And so what happened? They're like, oh man, what's going on with that guy? And normally they should just leave me alone, but he can't. Devil can't leave you alone. You know, he will never leave us alone. It's not like I just turned my back. I just fought him. I just fought my, the most of the most high's people. They are like, oh, I just fought my cancer. The most I helped me from that. The most I helped me from that. I'm back with my children's. I'm back with my husband. The most I helped me with my financial problems. No, the devil is there. He's watching and he's waiting for his next move. He's there and putting your life in danger. He wants you death. He's there talking behind you. He's talking, but at the side, everyone who's laughs at you at the side, he wants bad for you. I will make extra videos because I told you guys, I'm just blah blah blah, blah. I'm just you know um saying, giving us a fast testimony. I will make extra videos how he does it, exactly. And the house of Massa felt, okay, the house of Massa felt. It was, my wife is like, it was your fault. No, it wasn't my fault. The thing is, I will explain. The things like that, I didn't get some answers. Many things around me like elders, some of the elders that I had, friends of mine, they died. Then you had always the financial problems, people just sucking from you. And then what happened also, you know, Africa, a lot of nice women's and stuff like that, getting women's and stuff like that. Then you started to, go back to life, go back to life. I opened a club in Africa. I have my own club there and stuff like that. Then you have to control it. You have to be here and there. And I forgot that I'm with this small channel. I'm famous. People, you guys don't even know. I know so many people, and many people from many people. They came from far, from Germany, from France, from Belgium. Hey, who didn't come to visit me? Who didn't come? Who didn't? And the power that the Most High gave me, that just to say something, and people getting healed, and you know all this. I forgot all this, that the Most High made me to become that what I was. But in the other side, the Most High didn't give me answers, the answers that I wanted, and they fought me from outside Africa. I thought Africa would be easier for me to handle, but no, it wasn't like that. And I thought the devil would not be behind me like it was before. That was my mistake. When I was hanging around Africa to the nicest bars, hanging the nicest beaches, uh my wife pregnant in that time, even when my child came and stuff like that, leaving them, you know hey, I thought everything is okay. I have everything under control because I'm smart, and because I'm crazy smart. This, I don't even know, it's wisdom. It's not even smart, it's wisdom. I know things that, no, it just comes like that. To trick me is not easy, and did not lose against the devil. I did not lose against him. But then I start again to recognize I was the one bringing this band to. I was the one bringing the people from America. I was the one writing these books. I was the one putting things in Germany in danger. I was the one, bringing things, moving things that you have here. People like this elder today, that is still teaching there. Many of them came behind me because my spirit was bringing them. I brought these movements. I brought these wins. If it was now good for the enemy or bad for the enemy, I did it. I forgot all this, that the enemy is there, that he will finish me up if I'm going to the wrong side. I started to, the cars didn't, they start not working no more. And I was like, what is with these cars? The money start just for nothing. The business is not working. You know, this I have boats. These people going for a boat to leave the the guard, so that they went to 300 more kilometers to Cabinda. They come back without fishes, and you have to pay like $1,500 just for a boat, for your ship to move to these places. They come back. I saw, and you have to pay and pay more, so that you just hope, oh, one day they're gonna bring fish. Many businesses, and I was like, okay, Masa, just you started to drink beer again, and you started, to sit down with people that you shouldn't sit with and stuff like that. Groups in Africa, having nice women's, stuff like that. But because in Europe I had it under control. Because in Europe I could see it better. I could see it easier. Who is my enemy or not? Because in Europe they can't hide. In Europe, it's not like in Africa, they can hide. But in Europe, they can't hide. And in Africa, it's just like they want you deaf. In Europe, it's like, hey, because he's uh, he's under the protection of the Most High, we have to get him. Let's give him money. Let's give him whatever. But in front of Lucifer, uh, because I can really talk to him like that. I'm like, he's like, what can you give to me? And then he starts, because there's nothing. He knows my heart, and there's nothing that he can't give me, that he can give me, because he can't give me money. Money comes from the Most High. He can't give me women's. The women's, how many the women's should I have? I'm a one man. What do he wants to give me? Nothing. And he's like, "Ugh," because all of his children that he calls dumb, he calls them dumb, stupid. Hey, if you're sitting with Lucifer, he calls his own people stupid and dumb, because there's no love in this guy, in this spirit. This women's that controls, you're sitting with this women's, yeah, that because you have to know that the woman witch is stronger than a man witch, okay? And these people are witches. Don't think that they are normal, okay? And these children that the third eye is open, don't think that they are normal. Yeah, there are some of them that have more eyes open. They know if you're a sinner. They know if you're a hypocrite. Yeah, they know if you how you feel. They know, they know you. These people know. Okay, but me too. I know, and I also can see. Okay, that's the problem. And now again, I'm dangerous again. Okay, and now I'm fighting them even better. Okay, because this is why I understood why prophets have to go like this, and the life never goes like this, because even Solomon, the wisest man on the earth, he felt. Okay, that's why it's very important to see, to fall, to have this life right here, so that you can get, so that you can learn. Because if you have everything, because I always said in my teachings, if the Most High would give us, the children of light, everything what we wanted, no one of us would worship the Most High. This is how humans are. Automatically you will go back to life, automatically, because you have everything. You sleeping in the biggest lofts, you're driving how many cars, automatically you want more women, more men, or whatever. Automatically, more money, more fun. This is how it is. But brothers and sisters, uh if you see these people, this woman of night, or this woman that these people receive, or men, how they used to be treated from them, then you're gonna understand that you never want to become a Luciferian. And these people are young. Many of them are young. They started young and they grew up with it. Many of them in their household, their father or he has done the worstest thing to them, or uncles. Many different kind of things happened. Healthcare is down, you know. Many of them use drugs and whatever word. So they're sick. They have different kind of sicknesses. You know, I will make perfect videos to expose everything, and you're gonna find yourself in this things, what I'm saying. You're gonna find yourself there. Okay? They will make your life now very hard, because their mission is to bring people. So these women's, if they go out there and they want to go out with the children of light, and they want to put like mommy waters, like or flying demons, or also from the forest into your life, so that your finances goes down, your family life goes down, goes broken, so that you lose faith to the Most High, you lose faith to yourself, you lose your ways, your job, so that they can get easier to you, and then the contract what they're gonna give you will be low. Boom, just like that, you start dreaming from mermaids and sirens and pop. Brothers and sisters, 80% of the humans outside there, they're Satanists. 80%. 80. I can't lie to you. 80%. So you can go to, every second. That's why the Most I say, if two come, one goes to me and the other one, every second is a Satanist. This is the world. And yeah, the devil is full of revenge, but now it's our revenge. It's time for our revenge. Okay? It's time for our revenge. Okay? And I'm gonna beat his ass. Yeah, I'm gonna beat his ass. When I say they attack my finances, it's not a joke. Even the bank, my money disappeared in the bank. Even now, the bank do not even know where my money is. Okay? Even now, just a bank that have to secure your money. If you ask them, where's the money? Oh, we don't know. Where's the money? And the funny part is you enter into the bank, then they have a small black child there. So that and they're scared when I'm coming. They're scared when I'm speaking. Yeah. I speak perfect German, you know, I know them very well. I can, there's nothing that they can say where I can't conquer them. So, persons, what do you think happened in this party? They try to do everything, and brothers and sisters, you can't imagine. I even have some videos here on my phone. They tell you everything. You lost your phone. Your cars were broken. So they are big prophets. Don't joke. They are big prophets. Don't joke. The devil is a prophet, but he's not a good guy. And if you look at his children, they might look nice from outside, but inside they are broken. They are dead. Dead people. And don't think it's white people only. The worst from the worst, brothers and sisters. The temple of the devil is in India. Then we have another door. The door to the Hellgate is in the Vatican, the state of state. Do you have another temple in England, India, England, Benin in Africa. Don't joke with the Beninois. Okay? Don't joke with Nigeria. Don't joke. Oh, okay? Don't joke. And that's why you see us as black people suffering. Okay? Because, like I told you, the devil can't, evil people, they are not allowed to help people of light. They are not allowed to do so. They are not allowed. If not, they're gonna go into punishment, and these punishments, brothers and sisters, are not good. You know, so which means, um, brothers and sisters, when I was fighting him, there are many things that he will put in front of you, like bees, bees. You know, I was in the room. The woman starts saying, "Oh yeah, a bee bite me and stuff like that." In the beginning, I wasn't understanding. A bee, honey, and everything. Okay, because they love to speak in parables. You have to be so smart that you understand every parable. And a parable comes from there, a parable comes from there, a parable comes from behind. It's speaking, and will be in the like, you know, and if you not strong enough, then your spirit, your heart will just fall, and you're gonna die. That's why you see the police there coming, you see the ambulance coming, etc., etc. Now, brothers and sisters, sexuality. How can there be that black people, especially those black people, a black man is like a tiger, a lion. When you always hear in your life, from Indians, Chinese, from Europeans, they always talk about our. And I was always like, why? What the problem do these people have with our? I will never. I don't even care what kind of thing our people or who else have. But why do they talk about those things? I will tell you. Brothers and sisters, I have seen so many things. If you have something like that, yeah, then I understand why they talk about this. And the Most High made us like Himself, which means they want to change your complete sexuality. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that a man will love it if he sees another man's. It's crazy to imagine, to see. The, if you're going to pee, they're like, you know, if you're working and you bow down because you have to pack something or something, they're like, oh, the sun. Because the sun, I told you, in the anus, this is where the star is. Okay? This is where our star is. It's there in the anus. And brothers and sisters, what happens to a woman? You don't want to know. If a man will be treated like that, what happens to a woman? You don't want to know. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, for everyone that says, yeah, I want my kid to become an athlete, I want my child to become a star, I want my child to become a singer, I want my child to become whatever in his work, to become the boss there, become a leader, help people, lead people to the right thing, and do not even call yourself leader, or let not even other people call yourself leader. Be a leader without uh, uh, showing yourself, because there's one that is above all of us. It's the Most High. Period. Everything else goes to sorcery. Anything else goes to sorcery, and you have to do it if you want this life. Which means, I don't want to put everyone in one cup, but the most of the people that live this life, they're sorcerers. They're sorcerers. And we have mercy on them, but they will never have mercy on us. Which means we really believe even the Most High Himself helps them, which Satan would never do to you. He has never helped us. Be careful. And if he helps you, he receives something more, even bigger from you. Be careful with that thing also. Like, every one of us loves to see some stars in the television, watching Netflix and all those kind of things, but behind the scene, these people are suffering and they are dangerous to us, for us, especially for our children. You see, you're going shopping, you see a child that is uh, 8 or 9, he's running to the whole shop and starting saying Luciferian stuff because he sees that the Most High Son is in front of them. And he sees how this youth, in the youth, he's already sold. Before he's born, he's sold. They give their child to Lucifer. It's crazy. What I see, brothers and sisters, like I said, it's I've seen some people and I showed them, just walk with me a little bit and see what I see. How people run, how people start talking, how people be stuck and they can't move, and how buses, electronic stuff, animals, the nature con- can control all this, you know, and one person, and I think it's crazy. But then I imagine what Simon Toko said. He could stop the planes. The tractor, he run over him, cut him in pieces, and he came back again in one. Uh, I remember when they took his heart off, and he came out and showed and and told him, "Put my heart back," And their testimonies from white people. Then I said, "Okay, what did he say?" He said, "There will come people that will do even more than that, more than that. They will do more than that." So, but why is the Most High not so friendly and like, yeah, Masa, do this next, do this next. I'm always with you. Your angels are always with you. He's not like that. He just keeps you in the shadow of, in the middle of the people, in the shadow of death. You're there in the darkness, and you can see all this, and no help. This is what made me fall. Like, you have to lead. You have to show them. You have to do. If not, everyone will fall. Master, Don't forget who you are. Don't do it. Why not you? Why do not someone give me an idea how to do business? Why do not someone give me an idea how to build my house? Why do not someone come and give me an idea how to get the people together? And no, I have to tell them so that they can take from me the best, stealing and do themselves their own stuff and say, yeah, I did it. I am the smart guy. But behind the scenes, Masa initiated me. Masa did it to me. But no, the religious people, they also make me to become, you know, they also did their part because I saw them like hypocrites, you know. But then in the now I'm again cool because now I'm gonna say, hey, not everyone has to be like you. It's like let them do in the calling what the Most High called them. Abraham, to the Most High told him, trust me with everything you have, with all your heart, and it's the only thing what I have to do because if I'm trusting on my own skills because I'm skilled, I will fall again. I will fall again because I have those skills. You know, I like now my hands are so red. If you're spiritual, you can see the fire in it. Okay, we can only do one move and people are healed there, or devil is dying. Here, these hands right now, they're red. They're full of fire. Okay, brothers and sisters, uh, the Most High is not easy, man. The Most High is not easy, and the devil is a liar. Okay, the devil is a liar, and we have to be very, very careful. Yeah, and I had a lot of problems with my wife. I lost my cars. You know, I lost a lot of things. A lot of things. Like I told you, they controlled my finance. The last trip that the Beulah had was a mess. It was bad. Sisters start to become crazy because even so-called brothers that I have helped to come from America to Africa, when they went to Kenya and all these places, tried to become a guru. It's not about voodoo or becoming a, a superhero. No, no. People will become crazy if they're looking searching for power like that. You had a lot of people that haven't checked it and went from the Bantu, or from the let's say from the life of Isaiah, or let's say from the life of the Most High. They went to um um what is the name? Can someone help me? They went to, like, you know, Egyptology, or atheism, you know, and put it together. Oh yeah, now this is what you know. The only thing is black people. No, a lot of black people are Satanists too. Satanists. And this is what makes the Most High angry. If our, for example, if the most of the black people in Africa, Congolese, yeah, you have a lot of Congolese in Congo. They're witches. My goodness, what's going on? Kemet is witchcraft. What's going on? That's why you have this. Many of them were exposed. They have done the worstest thing to the children and stuff like that. Gays and Kemets. It's witchcraft. It's the same if someone goes to nations of Islam, or it's witchcraft. What's going on? This is what I mean. Witchcraft is there. You know, it's then you directly go to Har Krishna. Yeah, go to Har Krishna. It's easier in India. Get in power, or go to the Jews. Yeah, yeah. They You can get your power there. Oh, we are Jews. We are Jews. When someone says we are Jews, we are Jews. In Israel, he's a damn Satanist. A damn Satanist. There is nothing with the it's just a code for we are Satanists. You're gonna understand very soon. Very soon. What is the problem? Um, I never lose. I don't want to lose. This is my problem. If not, I would become a Satanist long time ago. I don't like to lose. Okay? There is a game that we used to play here in Germany. Who is scary of the black man? Yeah? And one person has to run to a multitude of person and catch them. Okay? I don't lose. Okay? Brothers and sisters, many of us fall. And when you fall, what happens? Yeah? You will get tricked. The devil will show you different kinds of faces, especially of those that can help you, so that you can't do anything no more because you won't believe these people no more. And then you're gonna be then he starts to play. Now I showed him that the Most High's people are evil. That happened also to me somewhere. Like, oh, there's all these people that can't help me. They're not so smart like me. Look at this church. Look at this church. They are Christians. Yeah, let them be Christians. But they are praying. They're doing their fasting. Yes, they have a corrupt leader here and there. He's making his money, but he's also doing his job somewhere. Let them do. This is how I should think. I didn't thought like that because I could see far. I knew that they are not really fighting for us. They are not really telling the people how to come out of poverty. They're not really telling the people how to build their own people like disciples. No, it's like the leader is there, I'm the leader, and you guys are just uh bees that works for me and slaves. Okay. Very hypocritical, this life of religion. Yeah. But like I say, what happens if we're not careful? He will show you your lovely ones as an enemy. And then today you have a lot of spiritualists. Oh yeah, I will buy some stuff in Nigeria. I will buy some stuff from Ghana. I will buy some stuff in this occult store. And this occult store, it works. It's against witchcraft. It's it's against the demons. It's good for my back pain. Do you see how easy it is to invite spirits in your house? When you get these kind of things, pop, 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 you put it in your, the things even getting worse. Then you're gonna remember, oh man, when I was with this massa, he was just doing his videos. And I was watching that. Oh, he was just doing one or two prayers, even when I was in another group because uh, I didn't like him really or whatever, because I had a lot of enemies. But I had, because I was concentrated, I knew what I wanted, I had all them in one house. It was the house of massa. The house of massa is not only the how my house are broke. When you look of all these groups, there's a lot of things that people can tell what happened to each one of individual. Yeah, and all this time that people went to, I will make a special video, but it went to the Africans from America. Many Americans went back. Many people, many different kind of things happen. Many lose their faith. Oh, where is your faith? Where is it? Where are you today? Did you are you, is it better or did it become worse? You know, these are the questions people have to start asking themselves. Maybe it's really because of one person. Maybe. Okay. I put my guard down. Yeah. And this was a big mistake. And yeah, what happens? We're gonna come back strong. There's a lot to say. It's like I just kicked it out because I wanted to. I wanted just to tell you a little bit because there's much more behind it. Yeah. I always used to tell you guys I see two worlds and I have to live with it. I always you pray that my childrens do not see, they do not live the same life like me, because I don't want anyone to live this life. That's why we are not many that live this life. but the Most High have promised that there are many, many others. They are also strong and gonna lead us. Brothers and sisters, um, never forget who you are, because if you forget once who you are, and you take this bad, you let this bad spirit lead you and inspire you, you will not come out so far so fast. And if you don't have people behind you that pray for you, people that I have stopped praying for people. Do you know what happened to those people, man? Hey, I have stopped praying for people. Can you imagine? These people are down, 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 down. This is where I started. I started to sleep, and the Moses started to show me, look, how many things you controlled by praying, just praying for people. I've stopped praying for people. I've stopped helping people because I saw the evil in in us. Just taking. People have started telling me, Master, you have changed. This is how this started. Master, you have changed. Master, you have changed. And I didn't even understood. I was inside. And here in Europe again, they showed me again how far I am. They thought they can initiate me again. They thought they can initiate me again. You know, yeah, it didn't work. Like it didn't work before. But you guys can imagine what kind of life that is. Yeah. They will do everything that you suffer. Everything. They want to see mistakes. They want to see so that they can go to Lucifer and say, look what he's done. And Lucifer goes to the Father and says, can I try him again? Can I kill him? Can I do what? That's why, brothers and sisters, be very careful with sins. Be very careful. Do your prayers. Do your fasting. Fasting, very important. We're going to learn how to, you know, we're going to learn through fasting um how you can open Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, we're talking about the 33 uh die Wirbelsäule. Okay, do you know that 33 Jesus is a small point here in your head is Jesus, to see the Most High. Many people want to see the Most High. Through fasting you can do it. Yeah, and through fasting you can fight all your enemies, and having the righteous materials. And this materials has nothing to do with now I have a powder. No, it must be nature. And this nature, this they have to tell you what, it's nothing special like it always was. Yeah. But today, if you go to the internet, you can buy yeah, a third now with this thing you can open with your third eye, brothers and sisters. Many people in the last years, the last 1.5 years, I have started to live like this. Many people that I knew, yeah, you just have some clowns making their videos there and thinking now they are whatever. This is for me, they are clowns. Yeah, someone that do not appreciate, someone that do not understand how important it is to know where you came from, so that you can grow up from there and move forward. You're a child, because a master, you know, will always become a greater master. A child can only become a better child. Brothers and sisters, what I want to say is, we have to go deeper, deeper, very deep, 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 deep. The Most High will support. The Most High will help me. The Most High will give me the strength to do that. Even if I'm listening to everything what people say and see so many things, I have to just move forward and trust him 100%. And you guys, you're gonna see by yourself and be a testimony of that video that I made today, you're gonna see by yourself how many people I will have. You're gonna see by yourself how many things I will do. Yeah. And you're gonna see by yourself how the Most High will lift me up. Me, yes, I'm talking about me. Because you have to find out what the Most High will do for you. By that, you have to know who and what the enemy is doing in your life. You have to understand Rumpelstilzchen. This is the enemy is like, I do not exist. I do not exist. This is how the enemy is. This is how Lucifer is. I do not exist. I do not. He's there. He is there. This clown, and he is there to doing in each individual life pain, even for his own people. Pain. He's a pain maker. And because he goes down, yes, we know that I will. I have to make a video about Ukraine, yeah, and the prophecies about that. Very well written in the scriptures. We know that the Most High will now bring China, Asia up just to break the blue fraction. The blue fraction are the Americans and the Europeans. The other ones are the red fractions. Never forget that part. We have to go deeper. We have to learn the occult to understand the uh to understand the world of the Most High better. It's not always like they used to show in church. Yeah, the Most High loves everyone. The Most High is love. The Most High has nothing to do with that. The Most High is neutral. Okay, the Most High can also become angry and kill, and they don't want to tell this part. Okay, why? Which means you as a you have to become a you normally have to be a Roman warrior with the full armor of the Most High. But this part they do not want to tell you, which makes the which makes the enemy strong. Okay, because they're like, no one fights me, no one fights me, but he must be exposed. The man of sin must be exposed. Who will do that? Why do the churches not do that? It's funny. The churches are funny people, very funny. And we have to learn the occult. Many people will be like, occult is evil. You're a Satanist. No. Abraham knew the occultism. Amos, uh, 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 eh, the most of the thing I didn't even tell you guys. Egypt, the Egyptian occultism, is that what the whole world is still practicing? It came from Egypt. Who lived in Egypt? We lived in Egypt. This is this is the occultism what the whole world is practicing. You have the obelisks, you have the pyramids, you have the one-eyed horse. Okay? Everything what you see in occultism, yeah, comes from Egypt. Black people. Okay? That's why be careful with Somalis, Marocs, Algerian, all this what goes up. That's why beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. Beyond. And I will say that, even if it sounds like racism, this is how it is. Okay? Moses, you have to know the occult so that you can fight it. You have to understand it. What they do, how they do, why they do, why they do. And then you will understand what your neighbor is doing, what your boss is doing. How can it be that in every company you have signs of the devil, which means they show you that the devil made us rich? You have to understand if they have already in your company something like that. Who are the workers? They, you know, this is how it works. This is how our life is. You know, we have to understand the constellations of the star Orion, the Milky Ways. We can't run away from those things. We have to understand without becoming a Kemet or whatever. What Buddhists? I heard black people are Buddhists, Jews. When you hear a black person starts to say Jew and he knows exactly what he's saying, he's mostly an occultist. We have to be very careful. Muslim. A Muslim is a sorcerer, brothers and sisters. What's going on? A Muslim is a sorcerer. When someone says I'm a Muslim, he's a sorcerer. I have never seen a Muslim that is not a sorcerer. Never. Every Muslim is a sorcerer. They practice. They like it's like a Chinese or a Muslims. They are allowed to do things with demons. It's there. They have a book of demons in the Muslims. They are sorcerers. In this world, if you want to be accepted, if you want uh, the if he wants to be a part of the world so that people loves you and likes you, oh he's a boss, oh he has cars, oh Masa, he's the family leader, he loves to give everyone money, yeah, P Diddy, yeah, Buster Rams, whatever. If you want to be accepted, you must be a sorcerer. Even in your family, you have them everywhere. People coming from the States, coming to Africa, thinking everything is easy, and you see in that nice way. I will tell you things, brothers and sisters, what our brothers have done. What our brothers have done. Went to Africa and seen the whole wife having the whim, having the money and playing around, going to the shamans. Okay, let us do a prayer together, and yeah, let's go. Tatanzambe Mazulu, Father, thank you very much for everything that you're doing for us. Give us strength, Father. Oh, protect us, Father, and our families and everyone that loves you. Show us your ways, Father, and expose the doing of the devil. Father, bring us together like you have done it always. Bring us really together, Father, everywhere in the four corners of the earth. Everyone that wants to join you, Father, will join you. Father, open our eyes. Open our eyes, Jeremiah 33 and 3. It's not like those who used to play with the 666 and forgetting that in every movie and everything, the good will win and it becomes a 999. Father, please help us to get to overstand everything, Father, in the midst of our families, in the midst of our friends. Are they really friends or are they just there to make our life harder, to play with us and to take the last energies that we have, or having people in the families, at work, that are just sucking our energies just to make our life harder. Father, help us to unite. Alone no one can fight. uh, Father, help us to build up your kingdom, your house, to build up, Father, our people, the two sticks to coming together, to showing the nations your strength, your power, and through your mercy, your warm, to waking up the greatest gifts that the world has ever seen, so that this world becomes a paradise again. Father, help us in our financials thing, with the finances, because Father, give Lucifer what is belongs to him, and you will also receive that what belongs to you. Father, thank you, and help me with YouTube and help me with my websites. Help me with my family. Help me with this family that you haven't given me. from the childhood helped me to lead, Father, and show me, Father, how to lead and strengthen my body because I'm becoming older, and yeah, protect everyone that is understanding and listening, because everyone that is listening to these things must know that the devil is not far away. And yeah, there's a lot of things that you have shown me that I can teach again. Very hard stuff, Father. Sometimes it hurts to show people all these kind of things because I do not know if they're strong enough. Father, help us. Thank you very much for listening. Ingeta, I will see you very soon. I will give you very soon. Also, my number will come out, goes out very soon, so that we can also have private talks and all these kind of things. I will start also helping people again spiritually. You can help yourself. Never forget that part. And this is the most important. You have to learn, 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 learn. There is no master that knows everything. A real master is an everlast, always student. Thank you very much.